think it's time we make some new content. I just carry on different projects and I drop them, and it's a really big weakness of mine that I need to work on. Is I will pick up a project and I will drop it. Look, and the thing is I will be, but no. So like I'll have like a guitar project that I'll have going for a bit, and then I'll put it down, and I'll do like a website project, and I'll pick that up, and then I'll put that down, and I just kind of go between projects. And so my poor fucking friends are just, they're used to me being like, hey, look at this thing that I did, and they're like, cool. Please help it. Fine.
Fine.
Because I have the best friends in the world, and I don't deserve them. They let me turn them into clicks.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all we need. Clicks.
Clicks. Yo. We've reached 10 subscribers?
I think we're at 6. When we first started trying, remember I went through all my alt accounts and tried subscribing?
Yeah,
and none of them worked?
I think it shadow banned us.
I think YouTube was like, yeah, no, you're just stupid. Don't even try.
We've been shadow banned, is all I'm saying. Hold on, let me just...
We're averaging like 10 views and then went to like 6.
Because they were all mine. I'm not gonna lie, I watched our first few videos a couple times in a row.
Oh, I did.
And
our first videos had 20 views, all because of us.
Yeah, because I was like, how can I improve? But also like, this is cool.
I actually liked my editing in the first video.
Mm-hmm.
I like what I did with it. Just being like, oh,
I think it was really... I think the editing was amazing. I still think now that the audio's turned up, it's fucking...
Yeah, no, I turned it down because I thought it was too loud. And you're all like, no, it's kind of quiet. I was like, oh, okay, I can turn that up.
I actually wasn't the one who realized it was quiet. I was showing it to some friends and they're like, this is quiet. And everyone was like, this is quiet. And I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta fix this.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize it was that quiet.
But no,
I fixed it, though.
I mean, it works now. Okay, side note. First episode, the capture card was shitting itself, though.
Oh, it was...
Like, did you see, like, it's fucking looks like grain and it's catching fire and it's like, ah!
There's a lot of stuff where I went to try and fix it, and I was like, I don't even want to...
Look at it.
Deal with that right now.
Yeah, no, the first episode, I would say that, like, the editing was amazing. The technicals was the worst.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. I was like, oh my god. No,
how do you even fix this?
Yeah, like, I looked at it. When I first watched it all, like, in one setting, like, how I edit is I watch everything. Mm-hmm. Now, either split it first, or I'll edit the whole thing, put all the edits in, and then split it. Mm-hmm. And watching the whole thing, I was like, I don't know what to do with this. So I was like, oh, I'm going to treat it as a stream highlight.
That's fair. See,
and that's how it became what it was.
Our first recording sesh, we were really proud of, and then it turned out to be bad.
I think you thought it was. I think you thought the beginning was gonna be worse than it actually was.
Yeah,
because the beginning I was like, wait, we're doing awkward humor, and that's kind of funny.
Here, can you carry the show?
Yeah, I'm good.
Thank you. Don't cut this out.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Just keep it. Just fast forward it.
I did learn how to do that recently.
Real quick, we need more. We need more content of us running around the overworld of Zelda. Can you just...
For B-roll, got you. Alright, Calvin's left me. Welcome to the Jared Let's Play. Today we'll be finishing the Great Plateau of Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. Would you imagine if I opened up Link to the Past right now and he came back and I was just playing Link to the Past? How mad would Calvin be? 1 second here, 1 second here, 1 second here, 1 darn tune second. Rip, okay, that's a thing. Link got to travel here. Okay, I'm gonna go there and see what that does. Don't yell at me in the comments. Wait, that's not where it's supposed to be. I fucked up, guys. Hold up. No. Here. I'll travel back up there. We'll figure this out together, guys. We'll figure this out together. We'll figure it out. In this time of need, I'll be the hero we deserve, not the hero we needed. Alright, I'm back. Cut that out. 2 more. Thing.
Lock the door.
Lock the door? I would never. Okay. I figured out what I need to do.
Oh, what do you need to do?
I need to do shrines. Mm-hmm. I teleport back up here.
Okay.
I almost killed myself.
Right.
So I pinned where I actually need to go, as well as pinning where towers that were off the plateau.
Okay,
So,
right. Okay. So, what's the goal here?
To finish these last 2 shrines,
Okay.
which I haven't been doing.
What? Wait. I'm so sorry. I actually turned off my brain. What's been happening? Have we just been running around the overworld?
I've ran around the overworld and done jack shit. It's gonna be a lot of yeah.
This is our podcast episode.
This is the podcast episode.
Let's call it Legend of Zelda the podcast.
That's our podcast name, Legend of Zelda.
I feel like all our podcast would be, right?
Yeah.
Taking the long cuts from the episode, taking out the video, throwing on like a quick intro, like boop 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 boop. Welcome to the HurgusBurgus Legend of Zelda podcast. And then it
We
goes
don't talk about Legend of Zelda.
No, of course not.
Someone sent a Ninja Sex Party song into the one Discord server I am, and someone else didn't like it. And me and the other guy were like, "What do you mean?"
Wait, really?
Yeah, I was like, how do you just like dislike it? Like, I understand like maybe not enjoying it too, like, I don't know the word, but like I find like the style of music is like, I understand not liking comedy music.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's like
I don't.
it's not offensive in a way where I understand not liking screamo heavy metal.
Exactly.
Even though I enjoy it, but I understand people going no.
I think. Okay, I think comedy is something that's a little bit of a difficult question for me, because I think like comedy music, it's very of its era.
Yeah.
Like, for example, with NSP, I love their shit because I think it's funny, and I think it has enough actual lyrical, like, it has enough to it that I think it's funny past the song.
Yeah.
So I think a comedy song has to first stand as a song and then be funny.
Yeah.
Or, be funny and then be a song,
Yes.
but you're not going to listen to it more than once.
No.
And for me, NSP, like, they remind me of that kind of, I know this is what they're going for, but the very 80s rock kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's what Danny like listens to a lot. So I just
exactly. And so if I want like, if I'm feeling in the mood for like a little bit of 80s rock, but I don't want to listen to actual 80s rock, I'll pop on some NSP.
Fair.
And the thing is, it's like, I think that's, but the thing is, I think there's other music that, even though I like it because I was young, I don't think are good songs, even though they're comedy songs. Like, the Diamond Sword one.
Yeah.
My sword, my diamond.
I
like
love those Minecraft songs.
Yeah, I thought it, like, I liked them because I was young.
Diamonds is just funny now, though.
No, it's funny now. But, like, as actual songs,
Yeah.
they aren't very good.
No.
But the thing is like, that's where I think NSP are quite good, just because they actually try to make good music that also is funny.
Yeah. Granted, I don't listen to it all the time.
No.
It's not even saved on my phone. But, like, if someone puts it on, I'm not going to be offended.
No, I have on occasions when I'm like, I get in a mood, and I'll listen to a couple of their albums.
Yeah.
The other thing for me is when they're under the covers, I like a couple of their covers more than the original.
I haven't found one I like more than the original.
I'll
just
be...
because I think I'm really familiar with a lot of the originals. So
no, of course.
There's only a few covers I've ever heard where I'm like, that might be better.
Yeah. For me, it's like, what, I like Danny's voice. I think it works well. And so I'm like, what, I want to listen to this, but I don't want it to be entirely... Because sometimes something is a little bit... I know this sounds sacrilegious. A little bit too 80s, and I'm like... Alright.
Which for me, that's what like I grew up listening to.
No, of course.
So I'm just like, hey, that's great. Where like people like to be like, oh, Jared, listen to this pop song. I'm like, I just don't care.
Okay, this is a thing that I think like I have trouble with a lot of. I have trouble.
Oh, I don't have
enough sauce.
You
You don't have enough stoppy sauce.
I gabbed. I'm sorry.
No.
Continue.
We're having an interesting conversation, my friend. I think the issue for me is not... I can listen to pop sometimes, but we had this discussion earlier.
Yeah.
I just don't like when music feels manufactured or generic.
Fair.
Because I just run out of, like, attention span very quickly.
Yeah.
And so the thing is like, again, I have trouble listening to metal and screamo. I understand the appeal, I really do.
Yeah.
And I get how you could like it. Because, again, well-crafted metal, there's nothing quite like it. It's just not for me. And so... Get the treasure chest. conversely, it's just when I hear a song and I'm like, this is like every other fucking song, I just get so tired. Because here's the thing, all right? Literally 90% of music, and again, keep in mind, I'm not a music major in any form, is object or location, person, event, emotion.
Yeah.
So, just for an example, right? I can pick, and 9 out of 10 times the emotion is love, by the way. Love or hate.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's just select the object of, the location of a street, the object of, let's just say, a phone. And again, this is just me bullshitting, right?
Yeah.
Object of a phone, emotion of sad distress. And boom, you have a song of like, I saw you on your phone, you were texting someone else, or something like that. Again, I'm not a good singer, but you get what That immediately brought up 7 songs in your head.
I was gonna say, that sound like a lot of songs.
And that's the thing, is like, this is so, this isn't, there's no heart in this. There's no point in this song
and that's
existing.
My big problem with bands like Nickelback.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, Nickelback is good. I'm like, I can't. Like, so I don't hate their songs. No. I like a few, but after you've heard a few of them, it's like,
that's the thing, is I need to feel like a person like had some fucks given to the song.
So I kind of moved into listening to more prog.
Yeah.
And more prog rock than prog metal. Like, prog metal is still, like, to me, it's like, some of them, like, I can't.
Yeah.
But, like, prog rock, I can kind of get into some, because prog rock's like Rush, right? That's basically, that they, not that they started it, because even the Beatles, some Beatles stuff is, like, very proggy.
Yes. I think yes. I want some more. I think the thing is I like, again, I find it kind of interesting as a very quick side note, how we're both very, very opposite ends of the music spectrum. Mm-hmm. Like, we both do not like the same music. Well, I mean, we
probably find middle ground,
but like, there's nothing.
If you put on my Spotify list, you'd be like, I mean, it's not awful, but I wouldn't listen to it.
Exactly, and I think it's the same thing for me.
Yeah,
I really like the indie scene.
Fair. I'm some indie stuff.
I just like, the bullshit indie of like a couple guys with like a guitar or a ukulele or a fucking what the fuck is that piano blow bullshit? I fucking own one. I don't know what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. The thing that the Office theme is done.
Okay. Yeah.
A blow piano, where the fuck. So here's the thing. I like indie music, but the issue is like when you start to listen to a lot of a genre that you like, you start to make way too many connections, and it all starts to sound the same, because 9 out of 10 indie songs, and like, go around, there's different stuff, because I love the genre. I love the genre. Legitimately, there's songs I'm like, oh, I fucking love the song. But 9 out of 10 indie songs start off with a guitar.
Yeah.
And it's something along the lines of like something slightly alt, something slightly off the norm, but not so much that it's offensive.
Yeah. And
that's it. And it's normally some kind of filter put over your voice to make it sound like it's coming through a record or something like that, and it's like, sway left, and it's like, fucking K.
Yeah.
Ironic, I quote a song that I like, but no, that's the issue, is it's like, this wasn't made because you had a story you wanted to tell. This was made because you wanted to make a money.
Yeah.
And the thing is, at times I'm wondering, like, because the thing is I want to be clear, making music not fucking easy.
No.
I've tried making music, I'm bad at it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm curious what would happen if I tried to manufacture a song. I think you can feel it would be manufactured, but I want to know to what level. I think, and this is complete as a side note, I think with any kind of music, or with anything that I really like, the issue is over time I start to break into ones and zeros. And then, of course, like, because the thing is, how it starts off, I have a theory where, like, every passion has about 3 steps.
Yeah.
So I think the first step, you step in, and it's a whole new fucking world. I'm going to use photography because that's my primary art that I do. You step in, and all of a sudden, like, you can take pictures of shit, and you can make it look, you can bring that real life into a picture. You can look at that picture, and you feel like you're there. And you're like, holy fuck, this is amazing. Then you reach this point where it's all kind of ones and zeros, and you understand, okay, this is most likely going to be the best angle, this is most likely going to be the best lighting, this is most likely going to be... It becomes this chemical set of formulas. Then your goal at that point is to break those formulas in my mind. Because after you reach that point of okay, I understand what needs to be done, now you have to break it and prove that you're different. And I think that's the part that's extremely difficult, especially for someone like me, because it's now your brain has now turned it into math. You now have to turn it back into art.
Yeah.
And I know that's a very wavy way of putting it.
Yeah, but it makes sense if you do any sort of art thing. Like when I was in the pipe band, I was writing my own music. I play drums. I can write drum stuff, but like the way the band worked because the way the band I was in worked is I playing the bass drum at the time, practiced with the tenor drummers, which I thought was normal because I didn't know any better. I then go up to Silver Star, do a course with the SFU band, where they're like, "Why are you practicing with the tenors? You should practice with the snares." And it made sense to me. I was like, "Wait, you're right," because tenors aren't supposed to hit their drum much. It's more of like they twirl their sticks. So it's more of a show thing, and they do like off beats for you. So I started doing that, and then the band got mad at me. But I'm writing my own shit anyways. Why does it matter where I'm practicing? I could practice with the pipers if I wanted to. But and then so they got me upset, so I left that. Well, I switched drums. I was like, I'll play a tenor drummer then if you want me to practice with the tenor drummers. That's literally what I told them. I was like, I'm playing tenor. So I learned it. The teacher there was like, well, follow Jared. He's going to be the head tenor drummer. I was like, no, I'm not going to be the head tenor drummer because I
just picked it up.
Well, I practiced a little bit before, but like I don't know it.
Right.
So mid practice, I was like, "You're going to follow," and she was like, "What?" I'm like, "You heard me."
So you just dumped it.
Yeah, I just dumped it over. I was like, and she got mad at me, so I stopped showing practice. I'm like, I quit. I just quit, and then more stuff happened there, and I was just like, and then I showed up to one of the outings, and they were like. Oh, I see. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Whatever.
I mean, you did it.
Yeah. So, and then I guess my sister was there, and they made a weird comment about, like, at least some people are showing up, and they're lucky I wasn't there, because I would have absolutely killed them. But yeah, the band just pissed me off.
Real quick, we should start a band where you're on drums, I'm on guitar, and we'll call it, like, I don't know, the Blue Polka Dots. Okay, and we'll do a song called 13 Nation Collection of Militant Peoples.
Oh, too early.
I think it'll go something like, like, dun, 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 dun.
I'd be down.
No, continue. I'm joking.
What kind of drum am I playing? Because I've learned most of them.
Whatever you want.
Do you want me to play a drum kit? Because I can learn it. I've only played it like once without even learning it.
That's fine. I don't know what the fuck a guitar is. I might play it, but I don't. No. On that real quick. On that note, I feel like there's a certain point for me. Do you know what really makes shit difficult for me in any kind of art?
What's that?
On the bass line, I need people to explain shit to me. Like, I need, like, for example, with guitar, it helps for someone to be like, okay, this is what's the fret, this is what's this is what's this.
Okay.
And with photography, I had the basics. I was trained by my brother, right? But there's a certain point when I have a huge trouble, and this is a me problem, of course. I have a lot of trouble with people corporately telling me what you can and cannot do in arts. Because I know the rules. I need to know the rules. I'm aware of that, Yeah. There's rules, rule of thirds in photography, rule of your time signatures, yada yada. But past that, when people start to give you opinions, and it's like, and it's like, oh, you're gonna be doing this now. And it's like, no. I'm good.
Yeah. That's all I kind of missed when I switched to tenor. I missed writing my own stuff. I don't need a spear.
Dude.
It was like... there's those times where like they would try and randomly try and write my music. Right. And I was like, if you know how writing drums kind of looks like, you have to write with the right hand and left hand for, I don't know if the same on drum kit.
Again, I do not know how it looks, but I can imagine.
Yeah, you can, because so like the right hand I think is like above, like when you read a sheet of music, there's like the line, there's like below line. I don't know how guitar works for that, but like, so if it's above the line, it's, if the circle part's above the line, it's a right hand.
Got it.
If it's below, it's a left.
Okay.
He wrote everything right-handed. So when I got to practice, I was so mad. He made, you have to play this. So I'm like, okay. And we got into practice. We do the circle thing. I play right-handed the whole way. And afterwards, he's like, "Why'd you do that?" I was like, "That's what you wrote." He's like, "No, I was like, "No, that's exactly what you wrote." And I explained it to him. I was like, "You want to write my music? Write it properly." And I rewrote it.
Oh shit.
I was so done. I was like, "No, like you don't get to." Because when you're the bass drummer, I'm the only one.
Right.
So like, as long as I know what the pipers are playing and I play to the beat, do what the fuck I want. Which is what I told the bass who took over for me. I was like, "Hey, you're writing your own music. If you want to play just the beat, go for it. If you want to throw some offbeats in, go for it. As long as it fits the music and the tenor drummers and the snares, you're fine."
You know, this is as a side note. Do you know what fucking... There's a song recently that really got me. And do you know what I think it is? The whole song is like written to be a bit awkward.
Yeah.
But like it follows all the rules. It works. And then there's a couple lines that really just don't fucking work.
Okay.
But that's the point.
Yeah,
They go off and it's like, oh, this is meant to hit home.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, wow, that really works. And that really gets stuck in your head. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, I think there's this really cool like dance back and forth in any kind of art between following the rules and not following the rules, breaking them.
Yes.
Anyways, hi, welcome to our pretentious philosophy and
Us
arts.
play music without a music degree, yeah.
We're both, again, forgive me if I'm wrong, we're both fucking idiots when it comes to this shit.
Yeah.
Like, we have the basic understanding. I can play a couple instruments. I can write a bit of music.
Yeah.
But we're not.
No.
By
but at the same time, I don't think you have to go to school for music. No. I think, unless you want to know theory, if you want music theory, I say go to school for it.
I think...
Learn music theory. You want how things mathematically work, go for it. I
think there's a certain point, like... Okay, one argument that I've always hated, that's especially given in photography and whatnot, it's like, oh, you aren't good enough that you understand this. I think anyone can tell the difference between a crayon drawing and the Mona Lisa. Yeah. And anyone can also call the Mona Lisa shit if they want to.
True.
But the thing is like, when someone's like, oh, it's artsy, I think there's a certain point of artsy where it starts to degrade on itself. Mm-hmm. And I think because the thing is again, artsiness in photography and abstractness starts to go to a point of diminishing returns, in my personal opinion. Of course, the general photography community goes like, oh, the more artsy, the better. Or at least the artsy side of it.
Yeah.
But there's a certain point when it's like, okay, we have a red square in the bottom left, and we have like a rhombus in the top right. Mm-hmm. But it's like, because I really like street photography. Okay. Where it's literally a guy grabs a camera, doesn't really matter what, goes out and tries to find simple composition or good compositions and takes a cool shot. Those shots are cool, and when those gets artsy, it's like, oh, this is a shape that a dude found on a street where like this person is perfectly framed by random shapes. It's like, oh, that's awesome. But there's this point when it's like, fucking why? Anyways, I went really off track.
Never mind.
Went absolutely off track with that.
No, that's fine. Yeah. I just find music interesting.
Yeah, I think the thing that I didn't realize is how many parallels there are between music and photography and like fucking drawing.
Yeah, I think a lot of art has a lot of similarities.
I think, forgive me if I'm completely wrong, I know that's why they're all classified under the arts.
Yeah.
But I think isn't it a little bit fucking crazy that all these different things activate the same part of our brain?
Yeah.
Or at least not even this, you know what I mean though. The same part of our brain to where it causes that similar reaction. Mm-hmm. Where it's like, it's a little bit weird that something like pulling the trigger on a shutter is the same as hearing a noise that's not even being perceived by the same part of the brain or body. Mm-hmm. Also, fucking woodworking. I have a lot of respect for people who are good at woodworking because I am shit at it.
Oh, I'm so bad. I passed woodworking grade 8 with a 50.
Mm-hmm. We need to... So, I mean, fortunately you're about to improve because when we get HurgusBurgus Office 2, we are building a lovely table for our TV. And we're also buying a wall mount for our TV because our table won't work.
I'm buying everything.
Building a nice bench.
Yeah.
That
usually when we do stuff in here, the TV's on this.
What?
Usually when I do stuff in here, this TV's on that.
Oh, I see. But
I just have the computer on that
because
instead.
we need to hear our recording.
Well, the computer can be on the floor. I just felt it easier to be.
I kind of like it on the floor. It's a little bit easier on the eyes.
Yeah, and it makes the video funny when I say, "Here's the recording session." We're good old our Twitter followers with one like.
Oh wait, do you have your phone?
Yeah.
Can you bring up Twitter for me? I don't have Twitter on my phone.
Why?
What do you mean?
Why?
You know what? You're right. Let me download it right now.
That's what I thought.
It's gonna sound great.
Yeah, I can't wait to.
Wait, did you make a tweet that we're doing a new recording session?
Well, I posted a video of the setup,
No.
and Ryan liked it.
No.
Our number 2 subscriber.
We have 2 subscribers?
I think Ryan was technically first, after me and you.
Shit.
I find it funny we subscribe to their own channel.
What?
I find it funny we both subscribe to our own channel. I think that's funny.
Because I like our content, dude.
Yeah. But I think it's funny to do it on purpose, but not funny if you're doing it because you want to look like you have more subscribers.
No,
You
exactly.
do it for the reason we did, it's funny.
We're saying that, like, I did it also because I want to watch my own videos.
True. I will also watch, I want, heart, stamina.
I like how, hey, I'll see you Sunday at noon for that recording session.
And did I respond to
Hashtag
that
not
one?
happening.
Yeah, did I respond that not happening and it didn't happen?
Yep. Fucking, I didn't even get the right day.
Yeah, no, I saw. I was like, that's not even the day we discussed.
I was like, fucking see you Monday.
Whoa! So that increases your stamina?
Heart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That increases your stamina because your heart has better cardiac ability.
You're right. No, I was just like, hey, they gave me a choice. I went heart or stamina. I was like, heart, because I keep
Because that's both.
falling.
That's kind of both, though.
Yeah.
Dude, it's an alt girl up there! Can you Photoshop round glasses on? You're not going to do that. Do you mind?
Yeah.
I forgot to do our intro. Sham wow. Just
Oh.
put that in right before everything else.
Sham, wow.
At the start of the Kingdom Hearts episode.
It's actually you have to be like, you have to put your hands in like, sham, wow.
Sham wow.
Yeah, I listen, I'm like, I don't know if this is racist or not, but I'm keeping it.
Yes.
Yeah, everything's racist, dude.
No.
I also
yes.
loved, You said what does a gamer say about this? And then you said like Oprah Winfrey, and I was like canceled, racist. And you died, and you're like you got to get that out, but I kept it. I was like, no, I'm keeping it.
I like that. Whoa! Hold on. Only took us 2 hours and 10 minutes to beat Tutorial Island.
Are you an insect?
Not だけど
Are you